Finally! I've been waiting so long to finally play this game. Oh wow, that didn't stay on screen for very long. So if you haven't guessed already, and it'd be really hard to guess incorrectly, this is OneeChanbara Origin. Finally. Probably the most expensive game I've ever bought. Oh god, I had... So this game came out in Japan last December. And then a couple weeks ago, it got a Asia English release, and I didn't realize that it was going to get a Western release. I thought that for sure it would not, because of Sony cracking down. I was lamenting. I mean, it probably still won't get a physical release. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. However, so I ordered the Asia English release. It cost about $100. It's a physical game, not the special edition with all the extra DLC. So what I did was I also have a Chinese account for Asia English game DLCs. So I went and I bought the upgrade to get the special edition stuff. And that has still not arrived. The game that I spent $100 on, the DLC thing, was probably about $30-ish. That's $130. And then I'm on the PlayStation Store today, and I see it has already come out. And I was like, I really didn't think this was going to even be on the Western PSN Store. Apparently, the news websites that I usually check up on do not post news relevant to me. So I'm going to have to change that. Yeah, I'm going to start frequenting other websites for my gaming news. And so if it hasn't already been obvious, yes, I bought the Western digital one as well. The special edition with all the DLC, and it was $100. So I've literally spent about $230 on this game. Am I a crazy person? Yes, absolutely. You had gathered that already. If this isn't your first video of mine you've watched, you already knew that I was a crazy person. So that shouldn't be of much surprise to you. What are the voice language settings? Okay, so they do have the Chinese and Korean, because I knew that the Asia English release did have both the Chinese and Korean as well as English and Japanese. I want to set it to English, because I did not think that there would be English voice acting. That was another thing I didn't know. You'd think that I would know more about this game that I was very excited for in this franchise that's very beloved to me. However, I try to keep myself in the dark because I want to be surprised, and this is one of those times where it bit me in the ass. But you know what? I'm playing it now, and that's good enough. Finally, let's get to it. So this is the beginning of the OneeChanbara story. This covers the first two games that got a PS2 release, PAL only, which is the Europe region. I did not play those.
My name is Aya. I use the sword skills my father taught me to hunt undead all across Japan. The undead are reanimated human corpses. They devour the flesh of the living and run rampant throughout the world. Not that I give a damn about the world.
So I honestly wasn't expecting English voice acting in this.
2 years ago, my stepmother was killed, and my father and half-sister Saki vanished.
So I was expecting to do all this reading myself.
So I started looking for them, and one day, I was contacted by an informant named Ray.
And this is much like how they did it in the classics, except there's not so much stuff going on in the background usually.
If, in exchange, I would help her hunt the undead. A long time has passed since I started destroying the undead for Ray. But we still haven't found any solid leads.
Wait, did she say Ray and the text says Lay?
Just as I was almost ready to give up, exhausted by day after day of hunting, I suddenly received a message from Saki.
Oh, okay, I thought we were going to keep going about that message. Love that, that text roll is probably going to come off as super plain and boring, but That's how the older games did it. Again, I haven't played the PS2 ones, but on 360 and I think the Wii one, that's how you would always like start your levels. Would just be that text scroll. So I kind of like that. But that doesn't mean we can't appreciate these kind of cutscenes too.
Aya, die, won't you? For Mom's sake.
Saki.
Saki, why you gotta be such a bitch? I know what this shot's gonna be because it's in the trailer and it's very cool. And then that's when the Screamo music starts. What a fantastic trailer.
Get out of my way.
How does this have English voice acting? Nobody gives a shit about OneeChanbara. Like, I know Z2 Chaos did, but like, that was in like, what, 2009? I'm sorry, I'm just very excited to play this. That text is very small. Alright, use your L stick to move, X to jump, while moving tilt the stick a little to walk, or a lot to run. Also, it's possible to jump again while already in the air. Cool. Hold R1 down to lock on. You can also use L3 to switch. Locking gives priority to either the closest or strongest enemy. You can change how the locking control operates by selecting one of the following under options. Okay. Square to attack with the most basic weapon. Triangle to unleash a special attack using a projectile weapon or hand-to-hand combat. Press either button continuously to use a combo. Okay, usually circle was designated to your your ranged weapons. Square and triangle being like your fast and your strong attacks. When enemy is hit with an attack, break that the enemy's break level will increase. When it maxes out, the enemy's body will glow yellow and enter a broken state, which means that it easily flinches. Special attacks raise the break level more quickly, so keep this in mind when deciding whether to use them or normal weapon attacks. Okay.
I'll take you all out.
Oh yeah, very stylish, very cool combos. So, once again, welcome to the very beginning of the OneeChanbara story. You also don't have to lock on. Oh, okay. When you attack enemies, your weapon will be splattered with blood. Yes, forgot about that. Filling your weapon degradation gauge. And reducing your attack. Use L1 to reload as often as possible by shaking off the blood. You can do it partway through a combo. Yes, I do remember that. Okay.
My blade's losing its edge. Time to shake off the blood.
Okay, alright, cool. So that would be the picture of the sword there. Sorry, I was looking at the picture of the sword. Picture of the sword filling up. Do a quick rinse during combo. It doesn't fill up nearly as quickly as I remember it filling up in the other games. So that's pretty fantastic. That was always a thing that was rather annoying. Unique, had its own charm, but also very annoying. So again, before I'm interrupted, this is the beginning of the OneeChanbara story. I have played all the other games except the PS2 games on my channel. So if you're starting with this one, great. And the rest are there if you want to watch them now. If you want to watch it in the order I played them, then by all means check the upload date, and you can see which ones came first. Oh, it's pretty full. Oh, and that's pretty quick too. However, when I finish this, I will be putting this in a playlist that is just called the entire OneeChanbara story, and it will begin with this. Even if this is definitely not the first game that I've played, might be a bit of a strange watch because of the order I played the game in. The games, rather. Can I leave, or am I just hacking at these guys for a while? Another thing I want to say is I realize that this is going to be a rather repetitive game. We can see that already right off the bat. Do the little orbs suck to me, or do I have to go collect them? Oh, they do suck to me. Wonderful. And they fall out immediately. When something dies, it drops its orb immediately. In the previous games, it would die and the body would sit there for a bit, and then the body would disappear, and then the orb would come out, and then you would have to go get it. But in this, it falls out right away, and then it sucks towards you. That is wonderful. That is, I'm sure I've mentioned it in previous games, that that is a thing that needs to happen. And look, it's happened. Wonderful. This probably won't come off in the video because I think my capture card, it captures PS3 at 60 frames, but I don't think I think it only captures PS4 at 30. Oh, look, it even said reload on screen to remind you.
Looks like
That's really great because I never think to look. And then I'll just hack forever doing little damage.
Your friendly informant Ray here.
Yeah, they're saying Ray.
So, you're at the graveyard? How's the quest to find your sister going?
Well, just like you said, I found
That was a
Mother's
long
grave.
pause.
But her body's been taken away.
Whoa, taken away? What for, do you think?
Not sure. Maybe Saki wants to bring her back to life?
Are you kidding? That sounds like something out of a fantasy novel.
I guess. Anyway, got anything for me?
Oh, yeah! So, that little sister you're trying so hard to find? We may have a lead on her.
What?
Not far from where you are now. There's a hospital that was closed up years ago. Someone saw a girl in a school uniform in there.
Got it. I'll head right over.
I knew you'd be up for it, Aya.
Oh man, doesn't this new graphic style look fantastic? Alright, can you keep pressing the R2 button to dash? If you come into contact with certain bumps, walls, or other objects while dashing, you can automatically climb over them by using an acrobatic parkour move. That's new. Some places where you can use parkour are marked in yellow. Oh, that's a new thing. Look at that. It says reload on the screen. In previous games, it would fill up and then you would do shit damage and you would just have to notice. And if you're getting like caught up in the thick of things like I always am, because I'm easily distracted and very stupid, I would just be doing a bunch of low damage for a long time. Okay, what was it? R2? Oh, it wants me to hold R2, I think. When it says continue pressing, I think it means like continuously.
Hospitals in this direction.
Sounds good.
Oh, and you can go like... Oh, I went straight into an air combo off of that. What does circle do? Oh, circle is like a just block. Perhaps it's a counter? I'm testing it on you. Oop. Wow, you're a quick one, huh? Alright. I'll wait until the tutorial tells me more about it. Can I just like jump over this regularly? Yes, I can. Are there collectibles that I could be looking for? Oh yeah, smash the benches. Oh, that counts as a kill. 2 kill streak. I can't let my kill streak down. I need to kill more benches. Literally kill benches. What? Zambambos? I wasn't expecting that. Tap R2 briefly in order to dodge. If you dodge just as the enemy is attacking, the move changes to a prediction, rendering you invincible for a period of time. Alright, so it's like, kind of like Witch Time there. Any form of attack can be predicted. Dodge the enemy with style and launch a counter attack.
Damn, I'm hemmed in.
Looks like there's a barrier, huh? You should be good to go after clearing out all the undead here.
Fine by me. I was gonna take them all out anyway.
Nothing scares
So are there just like ranged guys around? Is that what's happening here?
By the way, I had a peek at your phone and saw that message from your sister.
Another one of your stealth.
Oh, why were you going through my phone? That's not okay.
Well, I was shocked. I mean, die, won't you? Who talks like that to their sister? So, does your little sister have a grudge against you or what?
Who knows? After all, we're practically strangers.
Really? How come?
Well, for one thing, we had different mothers. Tell me my birth mother died right after I was born.
Wow, your family's pretty complicated.
Say that again.
I've got sisters too. I guess we get along alright. But sisters can be a real pain. You know? guess so. I mean, really, we'd be better off without him, right?
But I get the feeling if I keep track of Saki, she might lead them to my father.
Maybe.
Oh, what was that prompt? Cool finish? The game hasn't taught me about cool finishes yet, I just happened to see that. Yeah, cool finish. Oh, I missed it. I'm just doing jumps instead. Fucking secret tech. I kind of discovered the dodge when it taught me how to sprint. Because you do a dodge first and then you go into sprint. Oh, and you get a unique attack from it when you're not in the air. Genocide. Oh god, that's like one of my favorite words. Not necessarily because of the meaning, but I just really like the word genocide. Genocide, genociber, of course. Guys, I'm loving this game so far. I'm so happy it's here. I'm so happy it's finally here and I'm finally playing it. Oh, look at this. Arm severed, head severed, slice in half horizontally, 1 or 2 enemies. Look at all these different variants. Can I scroll through these? Oh, I'm level 2? Select a stat to enhance. Let's put up my HP and my defense. Because I'm not very good. Yeah. Alright, yeah, there was a level up system in the games I had played before, but it took quite a while to increase stats. You had to save up a lot of points. XC combination, successful parry, I didn't do any of those, or an XC combination, I guess. Entire body severed? How can you sever an entire body? Like, from what? What does that even mean? Ooh, is this boss fight? Introduction to boss battles already?
I'm gonna slice you up.
This voice actress sounds kind of familiar. I wonder what else she's done. Alright, parry and stun. Press circle just before an enemy attack hits to parry, thereby nullifying that attack and at the same time greatly increasing that enemy's stun level. When enemy stun level maxes out, that enemy enters a stunned state. Can't move and has greatly reduced defense for a period of time, giving you the opportunity to hit that enemy with continuous attacks. Note that the lock-on gauge shows the stun level and time left before the enemy can move again. Oh, that's good to know.
You're a big freak, aren't you? Get in my way and I'll cut you in two.
My info says there's a large undead man on the rampage in the area.
I tried.
He overswings a lot and his attacks offer openings, but be careful. He's powerful. But knowing you, it's nothing you can't handle.
Am I even going to be able to get to do one of those perfect parries? Before the battle's over? Nope, I fucked up twice now. Oh, that was just a big overswing, you big buffoon. I really want to do it. I gotta do it on this boss. There, see, I did it. Baby's first parry. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel like a loser about it. Oh, this one is the one where he... Nope, that's not the one where he jumps over me. That's the one where he jumps over me. Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit to get used to that timing. There it is. Alright, yeah, you did have one thing up there.
Your baneful blood gets excited.
Oh, we didn't get to finish that message before I reached my baneful blood stage. When you get too bloody, the baneful blood becomes active and you turn into a monstrous form. Very cool. Stains on the body / berserk form. If you continue to be splattered with the blood of your enemies, thereby maxing out your stains on the body, you will take on the berserk form. The amount of stains you have will be shown on screen with your character icon. I did not take notice of that. When you take on the berserk form, defense will be lowered, but the power of your attack and attack speed will be greatly increased. Note that this effect will gradually fade, ending when your stain gauge reaches 0. But does it drain HP? It does not seem to drain HP. That was a thing that I really didn't like in the previous ones, and I'm gonna be mentioning these a lot because this is the new one, and we need to see how it's improved, of course. In the old ones, oh, my health has gone up somehow. In the old ones, when this gauge would become full, you would go into this state, and you would lose health over time, and I don't think it went away, or if it didn't go away, or if it does, it didn't go away for a long time, and you would have to either reach one of the statues that acted as like a save point, or like a refresh point to heal it, or just completely like empty the stains on body gauge, which is what it's being called now. Or you could use an item to get rid of it. So it was just a thing that you had to deal with for the rest of the stage. And because it was draining your health at the same time, well, that sucked, and it rarely felt like it was worth doing. Because it would stress you out, because, you know, you're going to be taking damage with your defense being lower. Obviously, you don't want to be, you know, losing health all the time, too, and that also puts a hard limit, either until you reach the statue or end of the stage. Really only becoming useful close to, like, midway through boss fights, if at any time. Ooh. Nope, I tried it that time, timed it very poorly. But this time it is only, well, I mean, it does decrease your defense still. But the not draining your health, very wonderful. Very happy for that. Oh, yeah, I couldn't really exactly see when that was coming. Nope, you gotta be real on time with that.
Huh? Don't tell me you're too busy to talk right now?
Well, yeah.
Give you that idea.
There's like even an audio. There's an audio cue when he's doing it too. Damn it. That one over, like, regardless of where I am, that one seems to just always over jump. I gotta finish this. Things aren't going so great. My health is getting a little low. I'm getting a little sloppy. Oh, yeah, cool finish. Is this a quick time event or just a cutscene? Appears to be just a cutscene. Decided. Oh, that's also cool too. Genocide or decided? Fuck, that's stylish as heck.
Well done. Oh, by the way, I just installed a shop app on your device.
Oh, I had space on my phone?
You can use it to order items at any time.
Usually my phone is bloated with
Of course,
simply
that'll
your
cost
XD
money
files.
though.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray.
You've installed the Amazon app on my phone, and now because you make money on all my purchases now, right? Is that how it is? You're making a commission? Rank V? Is that better than S? I didn't do very good. I took a lot of hits. Maybe V means very bad. Also, app on your phone is absolutely not a thing that would occur in the older games. We didn't have phone apps. Or maybe we did in the later ones. But I don't think they ever used phones. So this is like not just a retelling of the story, but like a whole modern reboot too. I really want her phone case. I just have a clear one, which I got because the phone I bought was normally pink and I didn't want to cover that up. But I guess it makes sense if I was to cover it up with something that's even more pink. Oh, I have many points. Let's put 3 more in HP, 2 more in defense, and the rest into attack. Oh, one thing I failed to do is, let's return to the main menu real quick. I got the super bonus version. So, can I equip some alternate costumes? Okay, this is for equipping rings. I can switch between Aya and Ray. I don't think Ray is going to be usable in the story mode quite right now. Oh, this is where I can go to equip those rings. They are very expensive. Could we have just, like, cut down on the zeros to make these a little less difficult to look at? Is that 100,000? I only have 43,000, so I think it's going to be a while before I can buy any of these. I could buy cure gems, cover a small amount of AP. Yeah, it sounds like something I could use. Let's just buy 3 for now.